All right.
Yeah. Who put exclamation mark?
We're gonna start off by going over some vocabulary together.
Who put an exclamation mark?
Paper pencil ready? Got something in your eye?
So Josh, because it's a question, that's why we put a question mark, right?
So,
All right, well, remember that, okay?
Like recipes and serving sizes.
It's
and
okay,
stuff like
Josh.
that, right? So let's start off by serving.
I like to go to the part.
Do you know what servings is?
Sure, hot dog, yeah, hot dog, and it said all of the above.
That's just, it's a statement.
Okay, the number
How do
of
we end a
portions a
statement?
recipe makes, so I can be like, this recipe is for 10 people, so that's 10 servings.
I'm better crash.
So we're gonna put the portion.
I bet you 400.
Okay, so a lot of you put an exclamation mark, right?
Who got it right?
I know some of you guys.
So
Some
the
of you guys
portion of the
sometimes
recipe
use
served, so write
exclamation
that
marks
down.
instead of using a period, but not everything is excitement, okay, guys? This is just a simple statement that someone is making. They're simply saying, I like to go to the park. So it's a period, okay, because it's a statement. Look out. Is that a statement, guys? No, is it a question? So what must it be?
I clicked on it, but it's there. Yes.
Okay, look at question mark. Click on question mark.
It wasn't.
All right, perfect. So next
All
we're
right,
gonna
how
talk
are
about
you?
scale. So
Is this a question?
scale
Yes.
is the change of size by increasing or decreasing. So if you're making a recipe, right, and it's gonna make 10 cupcakes, maybe you need 20, so you're gonna scale it up, because you have to, add. So say you're gonna make 5 instead of 10, you're gonna scale it
So
down.
you're asking
So
someone,
scale
right? How are they?
Is to change
Yes?
the size of the recipe.
Don't worry about it. You should be listening to what I'm asking, right? We ask someone, how are they? Right? So it's a question. Yeah? So we put a question mark.
That's not even funny.
It can go higher in size or it can go lower in size.
Let's go. Is that a statement,
I
guys?
keep getting like 60. No.
No. Are you asking someone, let's go? Huh? No. So what must it be?
No. Actually, oh my God, well, I got a lemon.
Someone's probably yelling at someone, let's go, right?
Perfect.
Because it's not a complete statement,
All right.
guys.
Next, we have ratio.
And it's not a question.
Any idea what a ratio is for? So a ratio is just a way to compare.
Don't worry about who got it wrong. Worry about yourself. We like to play. Rocky?
So a way to compare to.
We like to play. Is that a statement, guys?
That's 6,000. Past 6,000.
Is a complete statement. Is that hot?
Are you past 10,000?
Good job, guys.
And last but not least, proportion.
Wow.
So that's just
Is that a
two
complete
equal
statement?
ratios. So remember how we were doing ratios
Is it a
and we're
question?
simplifying? So just like the other day, we had 5 tens, and we know that 5 is half of 10. So we know that we can just simplify it to 1
The
half,
hot
because
dog
it's the same
is
thing,
good.
yeah, right? Do you feel good about that? Don't worry, it'll get more fun after that. Okay.
So, all right. That's why it's a period.
Is there any
Nobody's
way
yelling
we can
at
use
us.
an example to
I
you can think of, like how we can
That is so not.
like following recipes. Awesome. So I'm thinking we could do one together. Okay, so let's do a simple recipe first. Let's say we have a cookie recipe. So let's write down the ingredients. So 1 cup of flour. So write down 1 cup of flour.
Wait, can you guys do this on your own?
So we definitely need sugar. So let's say 1 cup of sugar.
Alright, try to do it by your guys' selves, that I think on this one I can't see the question on my board.
So this recipe makes 10 cookies.
Is it my phone?
So what would I do if I want to make this 20 cookies? What do I have to do with the ingredients?
Okay.
Yep, so if this makes 10, I would have to double them, right? So what would double of 1 cup be?
2.
Yeah. And then what would double of 1 cup of sugar be?
2 cups of sugar.
And then what would double 2 eggs be?
4.
4 eggs. Okay, perfect. But what if I only wanted to make 5 cookies? I wanted to make half the recipe.
You can put, and
Since I'm halving the amount of cookies, I need to half the recipe. So I need to half the ingredients, right? So what's half of 1 cup?
50. No, Joshua, it's Joshua. Yeah.
And then so we have to do the same here. So what's half of 2 eggs?
Oh, no.
So I'm using different proportions and I'm scaling up and I'm scaling down to figure out the recipe, right? So I happen to know that you're a tamale maker. So I have a tamale recipe and some sauce.
Alright, Rocky,
So we're going to go through these together and scale them
I'm
up.
on this end, you too.
Sorry.
So yeah, I didn't think about it when I was getting these. Okay, first of all, this has all the recipes, but it doesn't say how many of these. Can you tell me how we can figure that out again?
In that balance, by each bag needs 2 servings, and those 2 servings are gonna be 6 and 6. So I'll make 2 dozen.
Okay, so 1 bag makes 2 dozen. Okay, so we're gonna say that this is 2 dozen. Okay, so we have all our ingredients. But let's say we're feeling a little more hungry today and we need 4 dozen. How do we get 4 dozen out of these ingredients? If you want, you can just write to the side of it. So 4 cups of the masa.
You only need 8 cups.
Okay, so just write it on this side. Perfect. 1 quart of chicken broth.
What do you like to know? It's a factory.
Nice. So 1 cup of lard, so the manteca.
1 cup.
Wait, what do you think? It's not good yet? So we have 1.5 teaspoons of salt. What would that be doubled?
3 points.
Nice, perfect. 3 teaspoons of salt. And then we got 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay. And this, it doesn't give us an amount, it just says shredded chicken. So from your expertise, how much chicken do we need for 4 dozen?
I think 2.
2 cups?
Not 2 cups of chicken. Like the whole chicken.
A whole chicken? So what does that break down to? Let's say 3 cups.
Probably 3 cups.
Okay. So, well, if we're saying, okay, perfect. Nice. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but with this, I got salsa verde
You're still red.
and red. Which one do you want to do next?
Which one got another one? Then you got another.
All right, let's do it. So first of all, let's say how many this So this serves, let's say, 20 people, 20 servants. All right. How much do we want to make? Do you want to scale it up or do you want to scale it down? Scale it up. So let's put for 40. We got a party to go for, right? So we need to scale it up by half. So we need to double it.
If we double it, that would be 80.
Oh, you want to do 80? Or that would be, because our original recipe is for 20. If we double our 20, we would do 40. If we did 80, we would have to quadruple it. We would have to times everything by 4.
I think I can keep it at 20.
Okay, keep it in the 20. Okay, so we'll double it to 40. So if we have a quarter, 1/4 of tomatillos, if we double that, how much would it be?
If we double that, it would be
Sorry.
2/4.
All right, we're gonna do
So I want you to
one
just start
more,
writing all the answers
vote
all to the side.
for this,
Quarter.
No, I have another one for you guys.
Okay, I like those.
So the fractions can be simplified, right? Because we have 1/4 cup, but we need to add that, so we'll have some visuals. So if we have 1/4 cup, and we need another 1/4 of a cup, that's 2/4. What is equal to 2/4?
What is equal to 2/4?
Right here.
Oh.
1/2. So if you were simplifying 2/4 and you had the multiplication chart, you would bring that down to 1/2. And then the same method with the cilantro. And then I think that was the hardest one. But that's the same, right? You need a 1/4 cup. And then another 1/4 cup.
Oh. I
You can do 2/4, and we can break it down later. It's still correct.
Donut lobster-ish.
Perfect.
So this would be an N dash, okay?
All right.
See how it's a little
You
longer
did super good on
than
your
the
recipe
hyphen,
cards. Really good.
right? But both of these go in
We're
the
gonna
middle,
move into
they
something
don't
a
go
little
at the
more
very bottom.
If we need help, we have.
When we're writing, they go right in the middle, except for the N
So
dash
these
is
are
a
just
little
ratio
longer
cards.
than your
They
guys'
have a missing
hyphen.
spot. I just want you to write whatever's equal to. So this is 1/2. Right over here, something that's equal to.
M
You
dash.
could rewrite
What do
it
you
or
guys
you
think
can
that one
do it as
is?
a proportion, however you like. You want the marker? You want the
So remember, the red one is this is a hyphen, this is an N dash, and this would be an M dash. It's
You could do fraction.
way longer,
or
right?
However you want.
A slash. What's a slash?
Good job.
You already know this is a hyphen. You guys know what this is?
That's it.
Yes, girls, I'm blue and it's an apostrophe. A dash or a slash, a slash is
And let me
this
see
here.
multiplication charts. Yes.
From this,
Yeah, that's fine.
I think it's the next one, I forgot the name. No, I think it's the last one. Quotation marks, you guys should know what those are.
Perfect.
Which one is it?
Keep going. Let me get the door.
These, remember the ones in blue, those are parentheses. You guys have the punctuation sheet in your folder.
You cry.
Parentheses or brackets, which ones are the parentheses?
And don't forget, you can write it in this form too. If you can't simplify it, just write it in a different. Oh, yeah. I forgot about
Which ones are the
that.
parentheses, guys?
Perfect.
Oh.
See, that's a fraction. You're gonna have to write the top part of it.
You know, remember quotation, right? It's what people say, right? We're quoting what they said.
3 more or 2 more and you're done.
Alright.
So write that as a.
Ellipsis, Josh, that's what those dots are called. You guys go ahead and take your 3-minute break.